It's so easy to let moments define you instead of defining moments. I'm David Bridgman talking about defining moments. Welcome to our Route 66 journey. The Bible is a library of 66 books written over thousands of years. The creation of this library, the Bible, is a defining moment for Christianity. It's the epic story of how God touches and saves the human race. Today, I want to look at how God starts this relationship with humanity. Genesis, the first book in the Bible, chapters 12 through 23, tell the story of Abraham, one of the patriarchs of the Hebrew people. Let's look at one of the places in Abraham's life that is a defining moment. Turn with me to Genesis chapter 12, verse 1, that reads, "The Lord said to Abram, leave your native country, Haran, your relatives and your father's family, and go to the land that I will show you." Now this is a decision point for Abram, because he could have said no and missed God's purpose for his life. But Abram takes what faith he has and puts it to work. Look at verse 4. Abram departed as the Lord had instructed. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. Abram does not simply let life define him. Rather, he creates a defining moment that will shape his life forever. Lew Wallace was a stud general during the Civil War, reporting directly to General Grant, and played a key role in the Battle of Shiloh in 1862. However, he had the unfortunate luck to get some messy directions. He marched his troops of 6,500 men up one road, only to find that General Grant was not there, returned his troops to base camp, and didn't arrive at the battlefront until the next day. This miscommunication or misstep would cost Wallace dearly. He lost his job and was blamed for a variety of things that were not his fault. He was assigned menial military tasks. He got the short end of the stick, and no matter how hard he tried, Wallace could not erase the blotch from this moment in his career. Lew Wallace, however, would recover. He would go on to serve in military leadership in Cincinnati, Baltimore, and Mexico. He would serve instead of snarl. In 1968, retiring from active duty, he moved to Indiana and started something that he had begun at age 16, writing. Though discouraged as a teenager, he knew he had a gift for writing, and for sure he had a love for writing. He was discouraged, but not deterred. Undeterred, Wallace would serve and write his way out of the dumps of life. He would take his sad situation and build on it. He would pour out his pain through pen and paper. He would write and write and write. Several novels, in fact. He would write the best-selling novel of his day, a story based on his story, a story about fate and justice and revenge and restoration. He would write the first million-seller novel ever. And what did he write? He wrote the story of Ben-Hur in 1880. Lew Wallace chose to write instead of wallow, to serve instead of snarl. What are you doing with your current pain? What obstacles are in your way that are hurting your progress to defining moments? I pray this week, the balance of 2019 will be a season where you create defining moments instead of letting moments define you.